Today we're playing Skeleton Army Cycle, and let me just tell you, Clash Royale, I am not excited for heroes, because that is going to add so many mechanics to the game to make it so overwhelming for new players. I mean, literally they're adding a set of cards, it's literally the same card, it's like evolutions, except they're just adding it for, regular cards like Giant. And most of you would probably watch the TV Royale, because I saw a lot of reactions and a lot of negative reactions, and it is literally just going to be champions, but not. And hopefully the Switch doesn't spawn skeletons. It's just going to be a lot of nonsense. Also today, like I said, I'm running Skeleton or Evo Skeleton Cycle, and we're just going to be trying to get as many Skarmies on the map, try to block them from taking damage. And this guy's going to play an E-Giant in the back, which is just an interesting move to say the least to start. I'm going to play Berserker in the back, just try to pile up some units to get some damage on this E-Giant. See what he plays to support it. Whatnot, get a cannon down here, pull it, and see what he does, because he's just not going to play anything. Okay, I'm going to go for a log here, just because I can, and he's going to play a hog, but I'm just going to need a monk down, and the monk should be able to fully defend that. Nice. Okay, I need to start cycling my Skarmy more, because I haven't been yet, and I haven't even played a Dark Goblin, so I haven't cycled the Dark Goblin evolution. Okay, but yeah, I just got back from Restricted Coals. It is literally midnight, and I am not excited to be recording Clash because I got that news that they're adding these freaking cards that are literally just champions. Oh, by the way, you can put 2 champions in a deck once this update rolls out. So for those of you who were, big champion enthusiasts, on top of the heroes, you can put them in. On top of the heroes, you don't have to put heroes in your hero slots. You can put champions instead, so you can get like a boss bandit and a monk in the same deck, which is just not going to be fun to go against. And also, we're going to try to get a King Tower activation here, just because this guy played a Firecracker for whatever reason by itself. And so, yeah, we're going to get that free King Tower activation. I'm going to a wrestling tournament tomorrow. I'm pretty excited about that. He's not even playing bait. He's also playing double ranged cards. He's going to do the same monk thing. I don't know if this guy expects a different outcome, but he's doing the same monk thing, so I'm going to do the same build-up of troops to just take out the monk, or not the monk, the E-Giant. If I was saying monk things, I meant E-Giant. And he's going to go for a fireball. I'm just going to go cannon here, to log down, and just cycle right back to the poison here. Nice, and we get a poison down, and it's just going to take out everything over time. The E-Dragon might get one shot. We're at 10% battery. We gotta lock this in. I'm gonna go for a Monk Deflect just to take out this Dark Goblin. He's gonna go for another E-Giant, so we just go for the same cannon placement. Go for a Berserker here. And this guy's just getting a little bit of chip with his Firecracker, but I'm not really too worried about that. And he's gonna go for a Witch, so I can just go for a Monk Deflect and Poison. And we're going to just take that out. We can go for a cannon here because he's doing the same hog placement. This guy is playing this game very strangely, I would say. Just for another Dark Goblin. And I'm going to do the Skarmy trick. Hopefully... No, Berserker, you're supposed to go in front of the Skarmy. Whatever. They're getting an extra hit. Or not, I guess. And we're going to try to push this off the tower with the Monk. Yeah, the Monk's really good at defending E-Giants because it just pushes it all over the place. This guy's going to get a little bit of damage. I'm just going to go for the same monk thing. And yeah, we're just going to deflect all that damage. Take out the witch. And I'm just going to cycle my Skarmy again. He's probably going to go for Firecracker or a hog, I guess. That's also a play. And now he's going to go for E-Giant because I use my cannon. So we just cycle back and do the same thing over and over again. He's going to play Dark Goblin. I just log. I can get a free poison here. He's just giving me value. He's just feeding it to me. Oh, okay. You got lucky with that. I was going to try to get a decent Dark Goblin down, but we didn't. And he's going to go for a Fireball, but I can just log poison and everything there dies. I mean, we're just cycling the same cycle over and over again. He's going to play a Dark Goblin into the poison. Yeah, what a play there, man. Please, Monk. Oh, he deflected like the last little bit of that, which is really funny. And we're going to activate King, but still don't really care. Because we could just get a Dark Goblin, do all this. He's going to Fireball that, but we still have a Dark Goblin on the map. So, yeah. I'm going to try to go for the Monk. Oh, I need to play. Okay, I need to figure out that placement better. We're gonna just take the tower with the Dark Goblin and take that first game. That was really free. Matt and we were just kind of messing around with, but now we have to actually do this correct placement with the monk. I'm gonna try. It's so hard to get like the directly in front of the skeleton general there, but I'm gonna try. And now we're getting some bread. If you guys are liking this video so far, by the way, smash the like button. Almost to 1,000. We're actually gonna reach 4,000 watch hours before I even reach 1,000 subs, which is really funny. But is what it is. We continue on. We push through. I'm actually having a ton of fun recently on this channel. I've just been recording content late at night with no goal in mind. Just, well, I do kind of have a goal in mind, obviously, but just having fun with it. I'm also going to go for a Dark Goblin right here, just because it's not going to be in the same lane. And he's going to go ahead and go for a Knight. So I'm going to do a Berserker here and go for Ice Spirit as well, and then go for a Monk. Because he was trying to get that Knight down to block damage for that skeleton barrel there, which was, it was going to work, and it did work pretty well. I'm not going to go for poison here, I think it's a waste. And yeah, he's just going to get Tesla down. And so yeah, that was a pretty smart strategy there, get the Knight down to tank for the skeleton barrel, but we just obviously didn't allow that to work. And he's going to go with Giant Skeleton in the back. I just put my Skeleton Army to cycle to its Evo one time. He's going to go Giant Skeleton, so now I got to put on my whole defense. He's going to go E-Dragon. They always like to go E-Dragon with these pushes, and I want to use an E-Dragon deck, but it's the boosted card right now. That's kind of why I want to use a deck with it, but I just don't see myself doing that. And he's going to go with a clone. I'm just going to put my Berserker up here to pull everything back, and I think that should be fine. The Dark Goblin should be fine defending everything there. Maybe take a little bit of damage, but we are fine. And now we have our Evo Skeleton Army. We have cycled it once, twice, and now we have it. Okay. Okay, I need to know the placement. I think I need to place them. I think I know it. Okay, we're going to go Monk right there. I think, nice. And I think the Monk's in front. Nice. And he just gets the arrows down. Okay, I didn't know he had arrows. I probably should have predicted that. He's going to go, oops. And, I don't know why he did that. That was kind of a goofy play. And we're just going to keep spamming him to keep the daggers off the Dagger Duchess, hopefully, as well as get that Goblin down there. And he has to play a whole Giant Skeleton, Giant Skeleton, which is going to get poisoned down. The poison's going to take all that stuff out. I don't know why he went for a clone there. That was kind of like a ridiculous clone. We can just go for a Monk in the back. And keep cycling. He's just going to keep getting these giant pushes down that take forever to take out. So it's pretty hard to defend against these. Also, I know my hair is kind of wild. I just noticed that. And he's going to go for a Musketeer. So I'm just going to go Poison and then Monk Deflect. And he's going to Skeleton Barrel down. So we can go Cannon here. We're probably going to take most of that Giant Skeleton down, if not all of it, with just the Monk and the Berserker. Pretty nice. You can just go Monk the back. And continue the same cycle, because this guy does not want to give up this cycle for some reason. Okay, nice. We sniped the E-Dragon, get that off the map. I just don't want to deal with it. And he's going to go for an arrows kind of early. I really wish I had my Evo Skeleton Army right now, because then I could punish him. But we cannot, so we're just going to have to go Skarmy in the back, Monk. Same thing. You know, we do it over and over again, but it is what it is. At least this time, this guy has a giant push that I get to defend with my Evo Dark Goblin. Now we're just going to poison that, and I think, honestly, I might not need to play my Evo Dark Goblin, but I'm going to try to bait his Elixir out just by playing it. How is it taking it? Yeah, okay, nice. He played his arrows, so we can go for Monk High here. Kind of take most of that stuff out pretty easily. And nice, it'll take the Evo E-Drag out. I'm going to go for a Berserker here, as well as Ice Spirit to pull this up. Go here, Cannon. And he's going to go for a clone. I do need to log this one, because this one actually is a little threatening. And he's going to, okay, he's going to go for an arrows. Now we can do it. Go here, and then here, right? Monk, you're in front, but most of the skeletons are behind for whatever reason. No. Where are we going? What? How'd you sneak in front? That's not the mission. Okay, well, this guy just gave up. I was really hoping I could get that push down to work, but it didn't work, and the Skarmy just decided to sneak in front for whatever reason. We have one more game to make it work, man, but this evolution is way too strong. I feel like they need to nerf this evolution, like, do something. It's pretty hard to nerf because they literally, I mean, maybe give it like a timer on how long the skeletons stay alive. Like their souls stay alive for an extra 5 seconds after they die. That would be maybe make it a little bit worse, but still a good card. This guy's going to go for a boss bandit, so we're just going to have to go for Berserker here. I'm going to go for a log and then get a monk down. And the monk should be able to fully take that out. And he's not even going to go for ability, which is kind of interesting. He just decided not to go for ability fully. And he has Goblin Curse, Boss Bandit. So I got to remember that. I can't use my Skarmy to defend his Boss Bandit in the future. I got to always use my like cannon and other stuff. He also is just going to way overspend there. And so I'm going to go Skarmy at the bridge once those bats die. And he's going to go Zappies in the back, which is interesting. Okay, we can poison this. At least we're doing damage to most of the hogs. We're getting rid of that Mother Witch and that Zappy. And we're going to pull these hogs here. He's going to go for... Oh my god, why does... Everyone today and their mother wants to use Giant Skeleton for whatever reason. I'm going to go Berserker here. He's going to go for a Vines, but... Honestly, actually, I might have to go for a Skeleton Army high here just to pull everything up. Yeah, that wasn't my proudest play, but he's going to go for a late Goblin Curse for whatever reason. He also got a ton of damage on the right side. I did not see that. I didn't see what he got damage with. We need to lock in more. We need to do better defense, and this guy's going to be the final boss. Zespri here. Zespri Green is going to be our final opponent, final boss to take down. We can't just Skarmy the bridge because we got to remember he has Mother Witch, but we can't get a free poison there, so that's pretty nice. And we just got to be careful. He's probably going to want to play a push here, so I'm just going to go Dark Up on the back. Oh, he got damage because we ignored his Zappies. That's why. He hasn't gotten any direct damage yet. He's going to go with a Boss Bandit. Okay, I'm going to go with a Monk. Maybe we can get him in front. No, we don't. Okay, that was a really bad Monk. Okay, Skarmy here, so he can't really get an amazing curse. And then we can go Berserker here, as well as Ice Spirit up high. And let our Dark Goblin die. Yeah, that's difficult. Oh well, we take a little bit of damage. He's still going for the Zappies. We gotta... This is so hard to defend because we like gotta get away with... He has 2 cards to turn my Goblin or my Skeleton Army against me. He has Mother Witch and he has the freaking curse. So it makes it so much more difficult on me to get through here. I gotta go for a poison here. There's like no other option. Okay, we go for a low Skarmy because I don't think he has... He might have enough for curse, actually. Yeah, he does. Man, this is not as easy as I thought it would be. Okay, wait, hold on. We still have a slight chance here. Okay, wait, that's going to take out the Boss Bandit. Nice. Go for a Monk here. Get our Skarmy behind our Monk, because he used his Goblin Curse and his Mother Witch. We can go for a Poison here. Take that stuff out. Nice. Wait, hold on. We're kind of locked in. And the Dark Goblin's going to start going crazy. Wait, he's ignoring the Monk on the tower. Hold on. He's ignoring the Monk on the tower and the Skeleton. Wait. Okay, okay. Okay. He's going to go for a bad Goblin Curse. That was a terrible Goblin Curse. That was actually so bad for him. Hold on. Wait, he's choking. He's choking. We just poison that one Skeleton he tried to turn into. He's choking. He's choking. And we just log here. Nice! I was not expecting to win that game. But we turn it around with the Monk, the Skeleton, and we take that down. We went 3-0 finally on a video. If you guys like this video, smash the subscribe button. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.